For all of you guys out there who are aspiring to date models, who are aspiring to date that 10 out of 10 baddie, I just want to explain to you guys what you're up against. So I was at this private show yesterday here in London, and one of my good friends, he's a photographer, so he is around models a lot, and I was invited to go with him to this event, and two of the models he'd previously shot with were joining us at the table. So it was like me, him, and these two models, and we were kind of entertaining the group for the afternoon. One of the models that I spoke more to, so we also spoke about like dating, what our dating lives are like. The two girls sort of described what they're looking for when they're dating, what their dating lives are like. So for you guys to understand the level of girl that I'm talking about, I can't post photos of the actual girls that I was with, because that would be a problem, like a privacy issue. But let me share here a photo of a lookalike of one of the girls. Like this is what one of the girls could have been. Like they could be sisters. Let me tell you what a girl like that says about her dating life. So first of all, she's on Raya. If you don't know, Raya is a dating app where you have to be invited. It's like a members club. So you have to be somebody or at least look like you're somebody on social media, and then somebody has to you need two members, I think, or at least one good member to invite you, to vouch for you, almost to like get you into the club. Girls have access to like the celebrity dudes, the rich guys on these apps. And this girl was telling us how she goes on dates with like reality TV stars, like guys who've been on like Love Island dating shows, stuff like that. And she was literally telling us how she would go on these dates. Like she went on a date with this dating show star, and he came to the date on a Lime bike, and that gave her the ick, so they didn't go on a second date. But that's the caliber of guys that these girls get hit up by in their DMs. That's who hits these girls up. And I, by the way, I happen to be at that table simply through social circles, social networking, knowing this guy. He's a photographer. He knows people in fashion. You don't find these girls on the street. You don't find these girls on Tinder or Bumble. You might find them on Hinge, but I've been banned off Hinge. Another thing she said was, so this girl comes from a wealthy family, but she's like, oh yeah, of course the guy has to pay for everything, and also I get the ick very quickly. And also, she literally said this out loud. She said, "My standards are super high because of all the girls that I see on social media, like all the jacked dudes or all the celebrity guys, all the guys that I see on social media. Like my standards are like at that level because that's what I'm exposed to." She even knows it. She says it. And but the thing is, she actually also gets to go on dates with these guys, which is crazy. Like as a guy, you don't get to go on dates with the hot bitches you see on social media, but these girls do get to go on dates with the hot guys they see on social media. So that's crazy to me. But I mean, it shouldn't be. It's how it's been for a while. Yeah, man. I thought it was interesting for everybody to know what gets discussed in these circles, like these high level girls. That's how they operate. They've got it on easy mode. The thing is, my friend, he was kind of expecting me to wing him with that girl, and after everything she said, it was like, bro, this shit's on hard mode. Like you have to not say a single wrong thing and be rich and not give her the ick and be like famous or some shit. And then maybe you get to take her on a date. It's like great. I'm not even gonna bother. But the kind of standards you have to be at, bro, to even have a shot with these bad bitches. So I'm not saying this to discourage anybody from trying. I'm just saying it so you guys understand like how much leveling up needs to be done, or how much you have to curve. Like the way to curve all of these requirements would be honestly like social circles, social networking. You know her from like a friend introduces you, she vouches for you. You're like a warm introduction rather than a cold introduction on a dating app or like a cold approach. Because if you're playing the game like on the dating apps or like cold approach or like shit like that, that's the level that you're up against. So anyway, I hope you guys didn't get too depressed. I think it's motivating. If anything, it motivates me to level up even harder. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.